mmasozi oziọma ọdịnala gaba n'iru Eze-Ana Ugo Chitubelu onye ọmanye jem ọnụ ọdịnala bụ ụzọ ndụ gaba n'iru Eze-Ana Ugo Chitubelu onye ọma n'ọrụ ifite onye mmasozi oziọma ọdịnala gaba n'iru Eze-Ana Ugo Chitubelu onye ọmanye jem ọnụ ọdịnala bụ ụzọ ndụ gaba n'iru Eze-Ana ga-adị Ugo Chitubelu ga-adị Ugo Chitubelu temple ọ ya adị maka na eziokwu anwa chacha ndị ụka erigo anyị front and back ndị oche eri anyị front and back faji asị kala aka ghọrọ ụmụ Igbo si anyị rapụ nke anyị na nke fe ka mma bulu Baịbụl bịa akwụkwọ akụkọ mepekwa chọọchị fa okwu n'ụka bịa.
Good morning, viewers all over the world. My name is Ogbuefi Eze-Ana Ugo Chitubelu n'Oraifite. Abụ m onye isi nchụaja Ugo Chitubelu ọdịnala temple. Anyị na-agba afa miri emi nkwazi ọrụ mmụọ dị iche iche, deep consultation and other spiritual work. Abụkwazi m onye isi nchụaja na ọdịnala restoration evangelical mission. Bụrụkwazi onye mgbasa ozi ọdịnala Igbo. So you can call me a priest or an evangelist. I will answer. My mission is to help people live better life. N'ụbọchị tata n'oge awa nke eziokwu. Isiokwu anyị bụ what you should know about destiny and gift. What you should know about destiny and gift. That is today's topic. So if you pay attention today, believe in me, you will learn something very unique that will really help you in life. Because what you don't know remains a mystery to you and not to all. So before we dive into today's lecture proper, important announcement. Don't forget that our monthly ritual, month of October, is ongoing. You can still join anywhere you are all over the world, because distance is never a barrier in our work or spiritual work. Mechanical schools. It is group sacrifice for upliftment, breakthrough, and liberation. If you join us, what you need to do is to make token donation and forward three prayer requests to the account number, so that we will be making declarations, offering sacrifices for you throughout the month. On the last day of the month, we buy eatable things to visit the water to offer sacrifices on behalf of all. Then we proceed back to the temple to offer sacrifices to other entities of powers, including Ram, Saraka, on behalf of all. I can tell you we have lots of testimonies in group rituals. This ritual is almost 3 years. By next month, it will be exactly 3 years we started it. We have lots of testimonies, but as you all know, we don't share testimonies on social media. You know why? It's not necessary, not why we're here. But I can tell you we have lots of testimonies. So if you are interested, forward your 3 prayer requests. I'll place it in the altar and be making declaration upon your life. This morning, I have gone to the temple to make declarations upon the lives of those that are joining us, our fans, friends of the temple, and children of the temple. Now, let's now proceed. What is destiny? Let's start. What is destiny and what is gift? Like I told you before, in my previous lectures, no human spirit that is here on earth, that is here for the first time. Igbo spirituality believes in reincarnation. While we human beings, we are created for a purpose, so that we will be able to mature and to be conscious of who we are, so that we will be able to contribute our quota towards furthering creation. So in the spiritual jar, in the spiritual realm, we are unconscious. We are people called paradise. We are unconscious of who we are. That is why we are allowed to descend to this cooler region, the earth, in order to mature by experiencing. Yes. So that we will be able to contribute our quota towards further education. On that part, every human being have destined paths. Those destined paths is as a result of maybe your previous earth life. Maybe because of the choosing path you have choose for yourself. Because it's what you need in order to mature and in order to enter the next class. Because all of us, we have the challenges we must pass in order to acquire those experiences needed so that we become a better human being. So, in order to experience those things, you must experience in order to understand it perfectly. Because you can never grab the enormous experience if you did not experience it yourself. For example, if somebody is telling you that there is hardship in this country and you haven't you are born in with silver spoon, you are a son or a child of a billionaire, you have not tested poverty for one day. Every month you receive huge amount of money as your upkeep. If somebody that was born in Nigeria is talking about poverty, you will not understand it because you have not tested it. You might be hearing that there is poverty in the land, hunger in the land, but you will not understand it. You know why? You have not experienced it. If I tell you that there are some people tomorrow, okay, and tomorrow is too far. Even this night, as we speak now, they are not sure of what they will eat. Home and abroad. They don't have the money and they don't have the food. They are hoping, living by grace. Maybe they are hoping that if they go for work this today, that they will see somebody that will call them for work in order to earn a living by living. So they are at the mercy of someone that will call them work because they are already out on their duty post. Maybe those artisans waiting for somebody to come and call them as bricklayer or whatever. You will not understand it because throughout your years when you are growing, you keep seeing bags of food in the house. You never lack anything. So you will not understand it. So life is all about experience. If you did not experience a certain condition, believe in me, you cannot understand it. If you have not experienced heartbroken, if somebody are talking about betrayal and heartbroken, you will not understand because you have not experienced it. You don't know how painful it can be. So destiny is a distant part which is different from person to person based on what we have experiencing in the past and where we are standing in the spiritual realm at the moment. That is why what you're experiencing might be different from what I'm experiencing. What I'm experiencing might be a continuity of what I experienced in the previous earth life, which I did not conclude. Then what you're experiencing might be totally new thing that you have not even experienced in the past. So life is differs from person to person. I can tell you, even our destined path differ from person. That's why even if you look at these our palms, the lines differ from person to person. Even our thumbprints differ from person to person, meaning that we are unique personalities. And this world will be a better place if each and every one of us will be able to contribute his own quota to make this world a better place. But the problem is that a majority of people are not willing to be on their duty post in order to contribute their own quota towards making this world a better place for all of us. So your destiny, you are the one that will discover your destiny. Your destiny, you will be the one that will discover your destiny. What a counselor can do for you is to counsel you, talk to you, give you advice, motivate you, why you should be serious with whatever you're doing. Because it's only serious minded people that succeed. So, what I want to tell you today is discover your destiny. Your destiny is lying in your hands, believe in me. So, what you should do is one, those things you have passion for. Have you discovered those things you have passion for? And believe in me, for you to discover your true you must have this passion to make this world a better place. You must have passion to add your own value towards making this place a better place. You must have this passion to make people happy. You must have passion to contribute to your quota. That is what I'm saying, that what must propel you, is the joy you are driving from making things to happen. Because if we are not happy doing a particular thing, believe in me, it's just a matter of time you'll be tired. So that's why people will always tell you, go for what you have passion for. Because if this thing is what gives you joy, you will never get tired of doing it. So discover that your talent. Discover that your talent where you are good at. I remember my school days. Even from down to primary school, I used to be perfect. From that time, I love teaching. I love teaching. Yes, and anywhere I found myself that someone is struggling to do one thing, if I know this, I will voluntarily surrender myself and be ready to assist. Even that has been my calling all these years. So I normally pay attention to teach those people that are willing to learn. In order to achieve, I try as much as possible to make myself available to learn so that I will be able to teach others. So I'm always willing to give myself to service for the benefit of others. I always like to contribute my quota. So, and if you have those passions, discover those your passion in order to be able to teach. You make up time to do more research in order to have tangible things you give to others for their own well-being. You must be doing it out of genuine love and the sincerity of purpose, because you want other people that are emulating you to be happy. So you have to sacrifice it. And even if you are doing it, nobody is paying you, but you derive joy from what you are doing. Seeing people deriving joy from what you taught them. By so doing, you are putting smiles on their faces. So discover, if we are calling their destiny is like a counselor, you have this ability of counseling people. Do you know that sometimes if some people are in need, what they actually need is for someone to counsel them, to give them word of advice, to motivate them. Do you know that you can give someone hope by mere motivating the person and advising the person? If you succeed, you have solved the person's problem 50%. So if you discover this is your calling, pay attention to it. Pay attention. That is it. And you can only continually doing it if you derive joy from doing it. If you are doing it, you find yourself spending your time to teach and people are happy, you are happy. So that happiness you derive from it is what will keep being your motivating force. But if you are doing whatever you are not happy doing, it's like you are coerced into it. You are not happy doing those things. Believe in me, it's a matter of time. You fed up. You fed up. So to discover that your passion, what you love doing, is your own work, your own duty. Are you someone that loves teaching others? Then you make out time to do more research. Somebody must teach you, and for you to teach others. So some people are good listeners. They are good listeners. Then some people are good. Maybe they are comedians. They normally crack a joke to make people laugh. If that is your destiny, what is your calling, what you are good at, you love doing it, even without being paid, then that is your passion. Yes, because some people are created in that manner so that they will always be a source of joy to others by via cracking jokes. Discover it. If you are good, maybe you are a craft person, you are good in what you can use hand to do. I remember those days where we in school, even right in the primary school. I know one particular friend of mine then, I think he's from Imo State, Ekene, bearing name Ekene Obanede then. That boy is something, a genius. At primary school, I'm not even talking at higher school, primary school. Those days, we will be in the class. Ekene Obanede, maybe we use rough sheets. Before you know it, he will draw someone in the class. And after drawing it, you will not even know that he's drawing you. After drawing it, you pass it. Once you pass it, everybody will say, well, anybody that sees it will mention the person, and that is the person he draw. Are you getting me? So it's a gift. So you should go to for art work. Yes. So the same thing. The problem people are facing that so most people have left their calling where they are too good at because they want to be like the other person. They want to be like the other person. Or maybe their parents force them. Some people are traders, but in actual sense, they are not called to be traders. Some people are into handwork, but actually, they should be in trader. They should be traders. They are business magnets. Huh? They should be in business, but actually, wrong positioning. They are in handwork business. Man, onwero dị nka. Onwero dị nka. So etu a ka ọ dị. So e nwere ndị nwere nka, e nwere nka dị iche iche, e nwere nka azụmahịa, nwee nke aka ọrụ. So you must be able to identify where your strength lies. Discover that thing you have passion for. You could be a promoter, a marketer, somebody that is too good to market, you have market strategies. You should go to market and provide market strategy to people that need it. You can even be a consultant in that. Then the same way. So discover yourself. Discover yourself. What Alpha can even tell you is that if he will be good as a trader, but choosing the particular line of business is totally yours. Alpha can tell you that he will be good at Olonka, but to choose that particular one, must be you. Comes from you. Yes, you must Olonka. You'll be able to choose whether will you be good at doing maybe mechanic work, or you'll be good at maybe learning how to carve image, mold something, monuments, and something. You must determine, find that you because you know what gladdens your heart. Those things you like doing without even being paid. That is your calling. Discover those destinies. And believe in me, there is no point running away from your calling. Some of you are called to be a spiritualist. Some of you are called to be Dibia, maybe to be a herbalist. Because once they say Dibia, people will be thinking evil. Yes, Libya is the master. Yes, Libya is a master. So know the time where you are calling lies. Yeah, this part. But the problem is that most people don't really want to be on their duty post. You will say somebody that's destined, this person should have been a good, great spiritualist. But because he wanted to please this or that, he want to please this person or family, the person will now abandon the natural gift. And he is of in the known, is in the known that naturally he's gifted because he used to see things and they used to review things for him. What he actually need is just a mentor that will keep on molding you till you become of a certain level. But that opportunity is denied. So I don't really know you as a parent listening to me. You discover that this some of your children are gifted in so particular calling. But because of your selfish interest, maybe your neighbor son is going for engineering and they want their son to be engineer too. Ka a na-akpọ gị engineer. Or ịkpọ only engineer bụ the one important thing, whether that boy will be successful in that field. Let's stop all these things. You know, if your child is too dedicated in handwork, then channel his energy towards that. If your female daughter, yeah, she is good in making beads, making handwork, all this handwork of a thing. But because your friend daughter is in university, you want to push her to university. If she is good in handwork thing of a thing, after secondary school, channel her energy towards maybe cloth making, bead making, this catering and rest of them. That's how you can see the person. So you must identify what is your destiny and stick to it. Because that by sticking to it, you'll be able to align with your forces. You'll be able to align with your gift. I can tell you that each and every one of you have special gift that is very unique. That gift that will make you to excel in this world. This in this globe we are seeing. Each and every one of us is very unique in talent, in gift, whatever. So this world is a unique one, united one, meaning that each and every one of us has a special gift that he or she will contribute. Everybody contributes his or her own gift to make this world a complete and better place. But why there is so much challenges and everything is not working the way it should be is because most people are not on their duty post. So, and for that reason, there is a vacuum created because of those people that refuse to be at their duty post. So, anyway, a kind of misplaced of duties. People that are supposed to be here is not there. And people that are supposed to be here is the other way. That's the problem. And that's why we have so many challenges unattended to. But believe in me, there is no way you will be permitted to be here on earth without being assigned with one duty or the other. And those duty you were assigned to is for the betterment of the entire race. But the problem is that most people are not on the duty post. Instead, people keep on chasing charges, chasing material things. What is learning now is material things. Who will show more wealth. And by so doing, discouraging the upcoming one, the youth, from understanding actually how things work in creation. To make impact in this world is not how well you are, but it's unfortunate that people of nowadays focus more attention in money. Ọmụma ndụ ndị nna anyị ha the covenant of our ancestors within the Naiha is ogologo ndụ na arụ isi ike. Ogologo ndụ na arụ isi ike. Ihe akwa bụ ihe enwenwe. Let me explain this because some people don't really understand ihe akwa bụ ihe enwenwe. What is ihe akwa? Your handwork. What you use your hand to fish. Ị na-anụ ka a na-asị ndị ọkụ azụ. You use your hand to kụta n'azụ. You use your handwork, your anchor. Remember, if you are a fisherman, sometimes you make a net. Sometimes you make what we call a kind of achara. But it is something that maybe you put some apple, palm nuts inside. What those fish will like to eat as a trap. And they build that achara in a way that fish can easily go in, but it can't go out. So it's a trap. So it must be your anchor that you will apply in order to lure those fish inside your net. That is how it is. So what I'm telling you in essence is this. Nka. Ihe akwako. It must be your handwork. What you use to cut something. That is what it is. It must be your hand. What is your handwork? What are you bringing to the table? And it's by putting that your yoke, you'll be able to contribute to your own sense and gift towards getting what you want. And by that, you become very creative. So you have seen, I followed my father then to the river bank. See how he used to go. To set a trap with the earthworm, to set a trap to cover it. And the fish will not even see the hook inside. So you must use your anchor to get what you want. So what is your anchor? What is your akol? What is your work of your hands? Because it's the only work of your hands that God will bless you. But nowadays, we are living in a world where people think that money is all everything. Money is good. I'm not saying that money is not good. Money is good. Fine. But how are you going about it? Do you believe that you should crush on other people in order to take what is theirs? That is it. That's using force, taking what is not yours. So ihe akwa kwuru ihe enwenwe, ihe akwụmụ ihe iji aka gị were rụta. Then ihe enwenwe bụ those things you are blessed with. Like Chukwu Okike bless you and make you the father of children. All Chinenye nwa. So Chukwu Okike gave it to you. Yeah. In charge of taking care of those children given to you. You have here when you own them. Yes, those things are keeping under your custody. But in Aqua, you must be what you get by your handwork, by your sweat. By your sweat. As a man, you need to work hard, using that as your supernatural gift. So get what you want. And I have told you it's only two ways to make legitimate money. It's either you provide services. Anything you are provided, as long as you be able to be a problem solver. You are solving people's problem. It could be a herbalist giving people medicine. It could be a spiritualist. It could be a farmer. It could be a handwork person. Because we needed each other. Because believe in me, if there is no bricklayer, no mason anywhere in the world, nobody can build house. Because even your money cannot even build house for you on its own. You must pay somebody. So we needed each other. That is why all fingers are not equal. And each and every one of it has a duty. So what is important is for us to understand that destiny differs. Stop being too faster than your schedule. Ndị Igbo na-atụ n'ụsọ onye buchie ụzọ gbagbuo onwe ya n'ọsọ. Sometimes you want to emulate this person because you want to be rich. Then, have you asked yourself, destiny, your destiny and his own destiny, is it the same? Do you know that that person you are seeing, maybe some people will be celebrating that you will see some people under 30 years, they are billionaires. That person that is billionaire on the year of 30, under 30 years, do you know how long he will live on earth? That person might be financially is buoyant, but that person might have a where that he's lacking. Yes. Or maybe the person is that successful now because of what he had built in the previous earth life. Maybe that's which he is receiving now is as a reward of what he have done in the previous earth life. Maybe he did not live old enough to reap the reward. Now it's brought forward. So maintain your lane. That's what I'm saying. Don't be lazy. Work hard, legitimately. Discover what is your talent. And in order for you to be successful, build a brand. Build a brand. Building a brand is that you must be very honest in whatever you are doing with somebody. Yes. There is this particular man. Somebody recommended him to me that he sells engine. And we wanted to change one of our truck engine. I contacted him. He made mention of that the top is not good. We discussed about price. I paid money to him for him to deliver the thing. At the stage, I changed mine. Said instead of buying only the top, let me just buy the half and top. That is almost complete engine. But to refund the money, it becomes too difficult for you. And now so okay, let me complete the money so that I will buy complete engine for you. But you can see how he finds it difficult to refund the money he collected. Meaning that he doesn't have integrity. Meaning that next time I will not recommend him to another person because he doesn't have integrity. And a lot of people have even told me after that the man doesn't have integrity, and so many people used to have issues with doing business with him. You can see how it's going. It's just a matter of time. People will now see that he is not trustworthy, and his business will start closing. And when his business starts closing, he will start blaming his uncle, somebody is after him, that somebody is the one being charmed for him. But it's not true. But it's his attitude. So if you are doing business, pay attention to customer care, customer service. Yes, customer service. Let it be that you tried, but not that you did not try at all. So discover what is your talent, your destiny. That is your gift. And that is the gift that God Almighty gave to you for you to be successful on. And it's unfortunate that most people have abandoned that natural gift given to them in order to contribute their quota on earth and be successful. But because most people are in a hurry, you want to be like you want to be a billionaire. For what purpose? Just to do a nyanga, to tell people that you are alive. There is no other purpose why you want to be a billionaire, just to prove a point that you have arrived to do mpumpu. And that is one of the reasons why the forces of nature will look at you and say no, because you don't have any good purpose why you want to be a billionaire. So you must discover where your talent is and focus on it. Don't be envious about another person, because destiny differs. That some of these people you are even some of them might not even live long life. Some that will live long life might maybe at the tail end of their life, maybe that money was given to him because he's going to spend it at the tail end of his life. Maybe via sickness or whatever. Or maybe one other thing that is trouble. Nobody has it all. So what I'm telling you is that always be self-satisfied with whatever the nature blesses with. Don't be envious of another. Do you know that what is happening in Igbo land now is really paining me? You know why? Lots of our youths are not willing to go into their destined path. Instead, do you know that even in handwork, if you are doing POP today, you find it difficult to see some of Igbo people that are into POP. Even tiling and so many things. Sometimes you will see the Togo people are the people coming down here to do all those work, even messing work. I'm now imagining what will happen in Igbo land in the next 20 to 30 years. Will you be able to find those laborers, those handwork people? The way the Togo people are coming into this country, and they will be doing those work perfectly more than our people. But because our boys don't want to learn. To even get boy now is very difficult. Instead, most of them will be at the back Niger. Say that you cut one, you cut one, you cut one. Now, because they are looking for cheap way of surviving. There's no shortcut anywhere. Those bad people you are talking about, then they are not giving you their money. What they do is for people to pay for. After everybody contributed money, maybe 100 of you guys. Yeah, maybe you guys contributed like 1 million naira. In that 1 million naira, they will carry 50 and give this one, carry 10, give this one, carry 30, give this one. By the time they share 500,000 naira to different people in different locations, they will pocket 500 naira, 500,000. And you will be clapping. Tomorrow you come and invest again. It's not Peter to pay for because the company is not giving money from what they have in the bank. The money they are sharing among you go is the money you go contributed. So you have to receive sense. So pay attention to your destiny. It's slow and steady. Win the race. So sometimes you want some youth now, if you call them to come and learn handwork, they will say they will calculate it that they will not be as rich as they want immediately. But those experiences you are gathering now will help you in future. But most people don't want to learn it. You know there is so much money in other social media platforms that is very legitimate. You can learn programming. They have so many diverse ways of learning programming. It can be start from a teaching and everything. So many things it can be doing gradually. Just map out like 2, 3, 4, 5 years. Those years people normally spend in university. After your study school, after you don't have money. You can go and learn some of those things. Be computer literate. Learn some of handwork. If you are too good in computing of a thing, you can go through sort of programming to help you. If you are not good at that, you are good at all work, normal all work, like learning plumbing, learning tiling. I know one of my friends was telling me yesterday. Do I know that even in abroad, people that has handwork is earning big money more than office work? He told me that somebody changed plumbing tap, kitchen tap, and he spent between 85 to 100,000 Nigerian money just to change a tap. But he cannot do it because he doesn't have even the tools to do it. But people that have tools to do it are earning too much money abroad. So learn handwork, it will help you. Whether you're a boy or a girl. Instead, youth of nowadays are allowing themselves to be deceived. Some people will be telling you that into Yahoo Yahoo, that they are into na no into Yahoo Yahoo, na no Yahoo Plus. What is Yahoo Plus? Do you know that some of these people that are hanging, telling you that they pick money, some of them are actually into kidnapping. Some of them are into committing murder of all sorts. But some of you, if you see them, you pick money, money on a grown street. You must learn have something doing. That is the only way you will find total happiness at the tail end of your life. If you now decide to be following what I call shortcut, fast lane, you want to make money at all costs, and you don't bloody care killing somebody, taking somebody's life. Blood na was horrible. People are letting blood anyhow, killing people because you want to be successful. I can tell you, it's not making that money is important, but what will happen at the tail end of your life. Some will make that money, but their life will be shortcut. Some will make that money, maybe a sickness will come. Do you know that if you kill somebody, have you asked yourself what will happen? Because not only the person you kill, what of Mmosonya? Mmosonya will pursue you till the tail end of your life. And at the end of your life, you cry, beg more, death to come, death will not come. Because of what you have committed. Nani Igbo eji mmanụ Igbo gboo, anyị na-agba ọsọ ọchụ ịkwafu ọbara. Because no single blood you waste that will ever go scot-free. Even people that killed Jesus, let me use that as a biblical story in the Bible. They said, let the blood be on their head and their children's head. So let's remove hand from anything that will soil our hands in blood. Anything evil, anything that you do to kill your fellow human being, don't ever try it. Everything is not all about money. Some people will get that money, maybe one serious sickness that will even take their life. And before the person will die, that sickness will go off all the money. If nature decides that you will be great in life, if you work hard, that your hard working will push you to that greatness that already is their destiny. But if nature does not approve it from day one, that in this earth life now, present earth life, that you will be a billionaire, if you like, do everything. If you like, even enter past lane, you just die. Because it's not in your destiny. Work hard, legitimately. Believe in me, Obasinachi, organization Akaraka. Or Chukwu na-eme eze. Chukwu nwere ike o mere oge eze. God might not even make you to be or allow you to be a billionaire. But he can make you a billionaire of one moment. He can bless you, you have abundant children, responsible ones, that maybe from them wealth will enter your house. You have female well-trained daughters, a good in-law will come with money. And money will enter your house. You have a good trained children. From via their hard work, money will enter your house. So don't kill yourself because of material things. Enwere ọgaranya akwụkwọ, enwere ọgaranya amamihe, enwere ọgaranya ego, enwere ọgaranya ọmụ, enwere ọgaranya arụ ike. Ịma na mmadụ nwee ogologo ndụ na ọkarịrị ego. There were some people not under. Do you know that there were some rich men in Africa, na social media, in showing me how to. You know, some of them not on medication. Without taking that particular drugs, they will not sleep. Do you know? Do you know that some of them are under medication? Seriously. So why must you join evil gang in order to be killing people in the book? You want to make money. You see in the peak, you know, peak na maga one over. Who maga over? Or no kidnap or only. Go back here because what I can tell you is that if you continue living that life, killing people, it will boomerang. It's just a matter of time. If you do not repeat in this earth life, come in your next life, you will start repeating it. By that time, you will be saying You have done everything, nothing works. Nothing works for you. And you blaming your uncle, blaming somebody for to being responsible for your predicament. Without knowing that you are reaping for what you have done in the past. Let us calm down. Ọ bụrụ na Chukwu enyere gị ego n'ụtụtụ, o nwere ike inye gị n'ehihie. He can give you, he can bless your family in the evening through good in-law, through your children. I have seen a man that suffered so much throughout his life, did not make him money. But recently, a rich man in-law came to his house. Now he has built a house for him. When do you want to don't be faster than your schedule. So that at the tail end of your life, you will live a good life and you will die a peaceful death. Gift and destiny is very important. Key on the line. Don't emulate others in the wrong path. Always do the needful. Believe in me, your handwork will pay you now or later. Trust me, I can tell you for fact. Your handwork will pay you sooner or later. Let me stop here. If you have questions in today's lecture and you want us to do deep consultation for you, chat me on WhatsApp 0805 7837672. I repeat 0805 7837672 or 0813 8243 871. 0813 8243 871. Let me stop here. If you have questions in today's lecture, chat me on WhatsApp. In the name of Chukwu Okike Purimi, may the blessings of the Most High be with you. Let the work of your hands be successful now and forevermore. Yeah, guys, can you see?